Good morning, guys. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. It is my official first service day with second cycle. And let's just say it's been more than 4 years since I've had to be up this early for work. So it's going to take some getting used to. Nevertheless, it's time to get this day going. Before I leave, I have a few things that I have to do. You know, it's going to be a lot of dirty, greasy work at the bike shop. And I was thinking about getting a pair of coveralls just to throw over my clothes. So I don't want to be getting all my clothes greasy and dirty. And I was looking through my clothes last night to see if I had something that, a few articles of clothes that I could wear regularly, and I don't really have much of that. So in order to avoid dirtying up a lot of my good clothes or clothes that I could still wear, I think I should just buy one single piece of clothing that I could throw over my decent pair of clothes and work with that. So that's just an idea. I'm gonna play around with that and see. But yeah, it's time to get this day going, so let's do it. Welcome to the Cruiser Racer channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels Bike Club, and this is Bike Talk. Bike Talk is a personal vlog with an electric bike enthusiast. Here we share with you news about the e-bike industry and new technologies. We also feature electric cruiser and cafe racer brands. And we specifically highlight custom and DIY electric bikes. If this channel appeals to you and you like what we like too, please click like and subscribe. Now let's get to the show. Greetings, enthusiasts, and welcome to the channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels, the Grand Admiral, and this is Bike Talk, the personal vlog of an electric bike enthusiast. Welcome to the new flow of Bike Talk. I mentioned in the last video that this show was going to change a little, so allow me to explain how things will go. During the week, I'm going to record the day-to-day of my service with AmeriCorps in second cycle, and at the end of the week, I'm going to put together a reflection video on how things went. I'm going to be reflecting upon all the events of the week, sharing with you all my challenges, what I learned and accomplished. And so far, I like the idea for the way this show is going to be set up, and I know that you're going to like it as well. We interrupt this program for a word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is Cruiser Racer. Cruiser Racer is more than just a channel on YouTube. It is an entire platform based on electric bike building and enthusiasm. The first way you can help support this channel is by liking this video and subscribing. And if you'd like to go a little further, check out our store on Teesprings. In the store, you'll find eye-popping and authentic designs from the Cruiser Racer line and the Electron Rebels. This is a great way to support this entire platform and help us grow. So head on over to the store and check out our designs today. Now back to the show. Although bicycles are challenging to work on, the biggest challenge for me this week was my routine. With working for someone else comes a perfect time to practice your time management. And for the last year and 5 months, all of my time has been mine. Last week, I started sharing my time with 2 other entities. And my friends, it is kicking my ass. My 6 daily goals now includes checking and responding to work emails on top of my other responsibilities. I started the day with stretching and working out. Then I hit the shower, followed by the kitchen for breakfast, prep, and lunch. For lunch on my first day at the shop, I over-prepped. I didn't want to run the risk of not having enough food to eat and getting hangry by the end of the day. I made a vegan pastrami on bagel, a Greek hummus salad, and a side of grapes. I had to prep frozen bananas for my after-workout protein shake, and for breakfast, I made a bowl of muesli and lox avocado toast. It was a breakfast and lunch that motivates the best of the go-getters. While toasting my bagel from frozen, the bottom got burnt. I am not one to waste my inventory for minor flaws, so I will be scraping this bread. After that long session in the kitchen, I was left with 20 minutes to eat, check emails and accounts, as well as get my bike out and my gear on to head up to the shop. At the shop, my first task of the day was to learn the POS, point of sale system, and register. I spent 20 minutes messing around on the register and began some light organizing and reshuffling. This is second cycle. I know that I've never done a full tour of the shop in previous episodes, so here it is. Here's the view behind the register, and on the racks and underneath are a mix of new and used bikes for sale. This is the open shop where we perform minor repairs, and behind this room is another room for full service repairs. And hanging from the 2x4s on the ceiling are new and used wheels for sale. After 2 hours of register watch, I took a much anticipated lunch break. Hey, what's up guys? Just finishing up on my lunch break here. Had so far such a pretty good day. I've spent the first part of the morning, we did a team meeting, just kind of check-in and check up on what we were going to be doing for the day. And cleaned a little bit, got the shop ready for opening, opened up, and we were busy out the gate. I spent the first 2 hours of the shop open with my manager Emily, and just kind of telling her around and learning the register system, because there will be a time when I will be spending 2 hours out of my day or out of my shift working at the register and doing customer service when I'm not working on bikes. So just getting used and acclimated to that part of the job. Yeah, and getting to know people, getting to know the community. People come in for big things and small things. We, by say noon, we had 8 bikes in for repair, and we were at our capacity, the amount that we can take for that. So it's pretty cool. It's definitely pretty cool. Having a good day, as I said, and getting ready to, I'm not sure what I'm getting ready to do for the next part of the day. I hope turn a wrench, work on a few bikes or something like that. Who knows? But so far so good. I'm enjoying this lunch. I'm gonna finish eating these grapes, have a little tea, and then head back out and see if I can get some more going on, some more recording while I'm out there. When lunch was over, I was back on the floor helping out the person on the register. I got a request for a 700C rear wheel for a free wheel cassette. From my experiences as a volunteer bike stripper, I knew the chances of finding one was slim to none, but it doesn't hurt to take another look. After hunting for a 700C wheel, I hopped on another project assisting my coworker Shelby with this specialized hybrid. This was a great first day challenge because it gave me insight on how complicating cycling repair can be. This Specialized came in this morning with a gear shifting issue. It has internal cable and housing, which I think is a great idea. But only when internal tunneling and routing is in place to guide the cable and housing through the frame. That doesn't seem like the case with this bike. Shelby and I spent 30 to 40 minutes trying to fish the derailleur cable through the bottom tube. When we finally got the cable through, we then had to fish it through the bottom bracket, through the chainstay, to the rear derailleur. This job was a supreme pain in the ass, and after all that work, the cable ended up being too short. There was resistance in the gear lines internally, and it ended up being something we could not fix. The customer would have to pick up their bike unfinished and take it to a specialized dealer for further repair. The most significant lesson for this week was this classic Schwinn cruiser bike. A customer brought this bike in for his daughter. His daughter purchased the bike from a garage sale and wanted to restore it for a daily commuter. It was with this scenario where I realized how naive I was in 2020 coming into the cycling space as a builder. I was much like the customer's daughter before Second Cycle. I would have also found a rust bucket at a garage or yard sale thinking all it needed was a little TLC. But now I know the difference between a bike and a bike-like object, which is what you're looking at here. The repairs on this bike will quickly outprice the value of the bike. This bike will require a complete restoration, meaning it would need to be stripped down to the bare frame and built up. The brake arms and pads are old and rotted. The wheels are rusted and out of true. The tires are old and the bearings are worn. The cable and housing are toast. The chain is stretched out and the rear wheel has a bent spoke. Even though this bike is a cruiser, there is a 2-gear system. However, the parts for it are outdated and off the market. I don't see a way to make it work again. Overall, this bike is only going to be good for a garden sculpture. So, what did you learn? There were quite a few nuggets in this episode, and I hope something was useful to you. This is where I'm going to end this episode of Bike Talk. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back on Friday with another episode of the Builder's Corner. In the Builder's Corner, I'll be featuring the bikes that I worked on for the week. I built 1.5 bikes, and I performed several safety checks or inspections on others. I hope you enjoyed joining me for this week's adventure. If you liked the video and you like what you saw, please show me by fingering the like button. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. New content is posted twice a week, except for like when I need to catch up on videos like last week, but I digress. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'll see you on the next video. Have a safe week of riding, stay safe, and ride easy.